So, you know, they've been there or thereabouts, and in Philippines, obviously, there wasn't quite such a strong field, but I'm sure it'll be a real good battle. Sarah Lee loves to cover the net. Sudket is quite flamboyant. There he is in the white top. Back to camera. He's quite flamboyant at the moment, and we'll expect lots of exciting smashes from him. Sarah Lee loves to cover the net, and they've got their shirts out, so I wonder whether we're going to get some foul calls here. There's the umpire from Wales. It's Mr. Stephen Temple, and he's calling the players to court, so we'll be underway in just a couple of moments. Quarterfinals then. PRAPAKAMOL and THOUNGTHONGKAM of Thailand against XIE Zhongbo ZHANG of China.
1 love. Service fault called.
Did I say that we were going to get a service call? Oh my goodness. Now look, I knew. I said tuck your shirts in or you're not going to recognize a waist. And that's exactly what's happened.
Well, earlier today she wasn't called in the women's doubles, but yesterday she was called quite a few times.
Just explain to us then the serving rules.
Well, it has to be below your third rib and your wrist. The racket head has to be below your wrist and below your third rib. If it comes up, then you'll be called a fault.
I must say the Thais with their shirts out, I mean, apart from looking a bit untidy, just they might be comfy, but you know, why risk it? So I'm sure the English service judge will be able to sort it out, Mr. Ian Spear. That's a little bit too ambitious from Sudket. So immediately the Chinese pair move into a 4-1 lead. I mentioned the way that Sudket and Sarah Lee got to this stage by beating the Polish pair of Nadiecka and Robert Matusiak. But they also in an earlier match beat the French pair of Stoyanov and Aimard. That was just in 21 minutes, 21-13, 21-12. And they had a bye in the first round. XIE Zhongbo had to play 3 matches to get to this stage. They beat Canadians, Milroy and Son. I don't like to say that to you, Charmaine, but there we go. And they also beat the Russian pair of Durkin and Yakusheva in 23-21, 22-20. That was really close, so the Russians took them close. I got a feeling that Sudket and Sarah Lee will come back from this. They're 2-5 down at the moment. But 5-2 with the service as it stands. We've got XIE in service.
6-2.
But I've got a feeling that Sarah Lee and Sudket are going to spring a surprise here. Mind you, I haven't been right yet.
She's being careful now with her serve, making sure it's well below her third rib.
Service fault call.
Another fault.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Well,
it's a judgment call, I guess. So
3-7.
That will be hugely disappointing.
It does give you an advantage if you're a bit taller. And
Sudket fluffs his opportunity, so it goes to 8-3.
And there you go, the big power from Shea.
9-3.
Very tough to return. Came across his body.
We've got a speed on that. We have. Look at that, 305k. That's the fastest, I think, today. That's a big, big hit. No chance there for the Thai defense. 9-3. And again, I don't think it was 300, but there you go, 290 for that one. But it's certainly powerful into the body. Well, you think they'd learn not to put it up?
Yeah, I think if the Thais want to win, they have to stay away from lifting from Shea Zhongbong. because his attack is so good.
Oh dear, and at the net as well, Sudket suffers. Zhongbo.
Zhongbo is a very tall gentleman as well.
Right, so we come to the half then. It's 11-3, and the Thai bench will be really disappointed with this start. They're the coach for China, Chen Xingdong, former Olympic semi-finalist in '96 in Atlanta. Enjoyed those games. 11-3 is the score, and there's been no coordination with my Thai friends here. Let's have a look at it. 4-1 then, consecutives. Second half, first game. That's better. Nice work, but it was Sudket that had to come to the net to sort it out. Just a little touch there. And a hit this time. I'm sure we'll get a speed on that one. 4-11, 5-11.
Sudket gets great height on his smash.
282. He still doesn't match up with.
Service fault called.
Match up with his opponent, Zhongbo.
12-5.
12-5, and it's Yawen with the serve. Quick feet, and again, big hit. Sudket, oh, he had that point one. Just got a bit anxious, snatched at it, cut it to the net. Well, in fact, he pulled it to the net. Now wants to change his racket. Difficult. He's very much a player of impulse. There's nothing smooth about him, is there?
See, he just cut the string. He broke a string, and then because the tension is so tight, if you don't cut the strings right away,
it'll warp the frame, yeah?
Exactly.
You learn something every day, don't you, from professionals. Charmaine Reid, the #1 player, Canada, the singles champion and the doubles champion there, and the Pan American champion as well. So we've got a wonderful amount of experience, and we're so grateful to see you here, Charmaine, giving us all the inside track on everything. 14-5, and it looks like China is going to dominate the finals. I seem to have said China quite a number of times over the last few matches.
Service fault called.
Another service fault. That's about 3.
Do you think they've been briefed to watch out for this particular young lady, Yawen?
We were watching a little bit yesterday, and she did get called a lot in the doubles. I mean, both ways.
Don't you think she feels victimized now then? Oh, yeah, 15-6, 15-6. So the shuttle will come back to Zhongbo. Service back to Thailand at 7:15. It's all a little bit dull in this quarterfinal at the moment. Not a great deal of action. Nothing to smile about in terms of rallies, but it's a dominant performance by China. And again, it was too much for Sarah Lee to control. Not that hard. I wouldn't have thought it was up to 300, but now they're not going to show us the speed. Big hits. It was into the body, but evasive action, but it was no good. So we go to 16-7. All one-way traffic. Now Soodket, what have you got? A drop. Now Soodket. Okay, this time. Leave it. That was Sarah Lee. Well done. 8-16.
16.
Soodket's very strong from the back, actually. When he goes up and it looks like a smash, he disguises it so well and comes across the body, across the court slice.
Nine 16. Couple of points. That should give them a bit of hope. I don't think they're going to save this first game, but they may be able to work out a strategy the more they play them. Oh, you can't do that. That's, well, we've seen him miss 2 services at least this game. Very disappointing, and it's, of course it upsets your partner as well. No. The tie, look at this, the shake of the head, the scratch of the nape, the resolution. Oh, dear. 18-9. Lovely net play. Beautiful work. And out. Yeah.
No chance on that one. And short lift to
19.
Beautiful work. Yeah.
You're not getting it back.
Yawen really covered that net beautifully. Lots of action to and fro, and this one dead. Sarah Lee could only kick it away. So 19-9, and they are as dominant as it sounds. Oh, lovely touch, Sarah Lee. And yeah, well, it was Sarah Lee's touch at the net there that was they won the point, but there's such a big gap. There's no way they're going to come back from here. 10-19. Watch Sarah Lee's touch there coming. That's the one. Well, we've missed a point there whilst we were playing that replay, so it's 11-19. Thailand won it. They just look the part, don't they, the Chinese? They really do feel, you get that impression they're all together. Was that another service fault? It is. Oh, man, what's going on?
20.
You can't believe you give up a service fault for game point.
And with rally point, too, it's so difficult. You need a good serve, a legal serve. It just gives your opponent an easy point.
Pressure. And more pressure, but it's not so expensive. It's still game point. 8 game points. Soodket to serve. Let's see if he can get this one in. Ah, see, he chickened out, didn't he? Okay, well that is game. It's an easy game for the Chinese pair of XIE Zhongbo and Zhang Yawen. They have taken this first game by 21 points to 12 in 13 minutes. Winners easily to the Chinese pair. They probably got those as well by 5. Errors, Xi and Chang. Well, that's okay. All right, they won that battle as well, and they easily. Well, to be quite honest, I mean they only won 4 in a row at one stage, but 21-12 is a hammering. I don't see how the Thais can come back, despite what I said earlier.
I think they have to shake it off a little bit. Be ready to go.
Okay, be ready to go with this one then. www.badmintonmanager.net. It's all great fun. It's free to play. It's 170,000 pretend and fantasy dollars for a budget. You can buy your own players. Wonderful prizes. Last time it was won by a professional, Daniel Shirley, who was from New Zealand. And let me tell you, if you don't sign up, you are crazy. Get on to that net. Right, here we are. We are back with a mixed doubles encounter. It's In fact, I'm just seeing how many matches have we done. We've done 5 TV court matches today. And we've got 3 more to go, so lots of great action here in prospect. 21-12 is the score in the first game to the Chinese pair, but they've conceded the first point of the second game. Was that long? I think it looked to be, yeah, it was. 2-love, is it? Yeah.
I think the Thai team, if they want to get back into it, they have to stop lifting, play more mid-court, just like that, although, but over the net, a lot of mid-court shots.
Over the net? Now that would be a surprise, wouldn't it? You mean you've got to put it over the net, Sean? Yeah, I hear you. 1-2.
Please do not use any flash photography.
Oh, how many times have we heard that? I'm sure you can hear the stadium announcer. Please do not use flash photography. That is, it's maybe 20 times today. Extraordinary. How annoying is it, Charmaine, when you're playing out there?
Well, you're concentrating on the shuttlecock, and then all of a sudden you might see a flash right in front of you. So it does affect you a little bit.
Well, Thailand 4-1. I'm not so sure that they can actually come back. But at the moment, things are looking much better.
There you go, Sarah Lee. They don't play a traditional style, the Thai, but they do well. She's aggressive enough at the back. She hits hard enough. She's a doubles player as well.
To ground. In fact, we've just missed that point, but it went to 6-1 now to Thailand. So this is a reverse of fortunes, no doubt.
Service over. 2-6.
A few unforced errors there by Sutkit. A few, like he has the right idea, but he's just missing the tape.
Must be so hard to keep the concentration. I know that the World Championships, and I know that they would love to go right the way through to the finals, but there must be some lack of concentration at certain times when they're on the road. I mean, how hard is it to be a traveling pro?
Well, definitely you're living out of a suitcase a lot of the time, but you get used to it. You're with the same players week after week.
Amazing shot there from Sarah Lee, a reflex shot into the body, but she just leant away from it. It went into play, so they go to 8-3 in this second game. Let's just have a look at this. It's a big hit, and there's the winning point. This time she fluffs it at the net. Even Sudket smiles at that one. He couldn't believe it. They'd won the point. Gave it away. 4-8. Sudket really does come into the net, doesn't he? But that was really well read by Zhang Yawen.
She's a great net player. She was all over it. She reads it so well.
Not a great shot, however, from Sudket. 5-8. Oh, a bit of venom in that one. Have we got a speed for it?
9-5.
Maybe not. Sarah Lee's got the shuttle at 9-5. That's out. 6-9.
9.
Oh, that was in, but it was a beautiful reaction save by Yawen. Unfortunately, look at that, so quick, but that's beautifully down through the center from Sudket. So it now goes to 10-6 in this second game, and that's out. 7-10.
Service over. 7.
Right in front of us. That's the shot that we get live of the massive XIE Zhongbo. Good net. Super net. Oh, dead. Sudket. And a little interaction with Stephen Temple. There he goes. Straight across. Bang. Touched. He actually touched the post as well, I think. That's not allowed, is it? Don't touch my post. So, back within 2. Having taken the first game. It's the service of XIE Zhongbo, and he wants to have some sweat mopped up. I mean, it seems like it's a trivial thing, but gosh, you really can slip and jar, can't you?
Oh, you can, and you're sweating so much out there. You're losing so much water.
That's a good point. And you saw the left hand shake in annoyance of Yawen. She said, how can I do that? What's this? Look at this. Now it's bang and So we're up to 11 then. It's halfway in the second game, and the ties have turned it around a little bit. 11-8 they lead. And there a few more smiles there on the tie bench. Now, I predicted a tie win. I looked crazy after the first game of 21-12. Not so embarrassingly stupid now at 11-8.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Let's have a quick look at the stats of the first part, maybe. Sudket goes over, and they're the smash winners are all on Thailand's side. That's why they lead. Net winners are against them at 3-5.
11-8.
And the M4 Tian Chang. As we're back in play live. Oh dear, a little bit lucky for XIE Zhongbo, but he'll be happy at that. 9-11. Watch the net rattle here. Not risking the service there, and Sudket puts it into the net for a 10-11 deficit. Nice touch by Sudket.
Service over. 12-10.
Well, they've reversed here at the moment. Now they've changed around. I thought it wouldn't take too long. That was long from Zhongbo.
13-10.
Chang was caught at the back of the court for a couple of points, but then it was conceded. The shot went long. That's the one. Sudket, is he going to play it long? I see how many is so difficult, and mentally now he's phased out with his serving.
Yeah, he's thrown off. He's been called a fault a few times. Now he's just thinking about it. He has to wipe it from his mind.
And against the giant Zhongbo, you don't want to put it high, that's for sure. You can't get distance in this court. And Zhongbo's caught the disease.
14-10. 11.
What did you tell us earlier? You've got to get it over the net, have you? Oh, right, okay.
It sounds easy, but it's not.
Service over.
12-14. And a touch from the net and down to court.
15-12.
15-12, Thailand. That's long. 13-15.
Service over. 13-15.
Oh, super stuff. 14-15.
15.
He took a chance rushing the net.
Oh, into the face.
Great shot by Sarah Lee. She took her backhand nice and quickly, snapped it down.
It's 15-16. And the Chinese are fighting back after they dropped quite a number of points back earlier in this game. They've taken the first game, and now, it's a lovely shot through the net. Great movement. The Chinese now have got in a good position to take advantage, but Sudket has something to say about that. They always look at their coach, doesn't it? It is very, very interesting. They are so coach-orientated. I don't think the Thais have looked at their bench since the match started. The Chinese look back every time for inspiration. Or for condemnation. This is a nice rally. This is what we've come to see. It's building. It's big hits. Yes, Thailand at 18-15.
Sudket gets so much height on his jumping, on his smashes, and he's able to cut it so well and either do a drop or a smash, and that's where I think his strength is.
297, that one. Just a little shade short of 300, but that was certainly big enough and bold enough to win the point. 18-15. Do we want a rubber game here? We could be getting one. 19-15. Good work, Sarah Lee.
15.
And the Thai bench look on. 16-19.
I think he was ready for that mid-court shot. He came in very quickly with his racket and pushed it cross-court.
Zhongbo serve. Oh, some brilliant, lovely rally. It took the net and it went over, so it is now, I think, 2016. It is indeed confirmed by our umpire. It hit the net and went over. Look at that. Sarah Lee lifts her hand in apology. I bet she doesn't mean it. Here we go then. It's game point. Out of court. It's game to Thailand. We go to a rubber game. 2016 was the score. And I can tell you that that is a big turnaround of fortunes there. 12-21, 21-16. That is why they won the game. 5-love in smashes. Net winners, they also edged that one. And the unforced errors at Jia's edge to China, which is what we expect.
Yawen.
And they're 4-2 in a row. That gave them a bit of momentum to get clear of the Chinese and won it 21-16. So we're coming back to court in just a couple of minutes. Don't be distracted too much by all the action around us. We've still got 3 courts in play, and it looks like we had a German victory there next door. I think Overmars, was it? She actually beat the Chinese player. Wow, look at that. That's a big moment as she goes through to the semi-finals. I know we're talking about stuff that's off screen, but it's equally important when you consider that the crowd here are very sympathetic to the German player. So here we go. In the mixed doubles quarter-final stage, it's 1-1 in games. One more game then, the rubber game coming up. Just waiting for the crowd to subside a minute, but they're not going to get too much. Oh, she's in tears, is Miss Overmars from Germany. She's absolutely ecstatic that she's won.
That's huge for Germany. Germany last year was their first medal. Yawen won it for Germany, won a bronze medal, and now they're guaranteed another medal.
Sudket, big hit. Oh. 1-1.
And the winner for this game is into the bronze medal against Nathan Robertson and Gail Ems tomorrow.
There you go. We saw those earlier, and they were very dominant. So this would be a pretty good matchup. There's no doubt. But who do you think Gail Ems and Nathan Robertson would like to play? Who would you think they prefer?
Gee, that's a tough one, actually. I think both of them would be difficult to play. Again, China has more power, but I think Thailand sometimes are a little bit trickier when they go up to smash.
So you reckon they prefer China?
It would be close.
3-1.
I would say they might want to play Thailand.
Listen, you're supposed to play over the net, not sit on it. 3-1. It's Thailand with this third and final game. They've taken the lead, and there's a little bit of extra oxygen in their lungs. They have found something. They're working a lot better together. They're not lifting it for oh, that's another unbelievable piece of luck from Sarah Lee. She's had her share. I'm sure it will be rectified in other games, or even maybe later this one, but that is a big point at 4-1 now out of court, and that's 5-1. So Sudket and Sarah Lee have opened up a big gap. You know, that was very clever play by Sudket. He didn't play at anything more than half court there. Caught his opponent, Zhongbo, really stretching for that. He's right-handed, but he had to sort of get it half around his shoulders. It was a very difficult shot. They won the point to 7-1, and that is now very significant. No, Sudket couldn't quite control that one. Way over his left shoulder with the right hand. So 2-7. Well, the German girl has just walked past us, and she is over the moon. Over the moon. Big smile. It was long and well called by Sudket at 8-2. Don't tell me I'm going to be right for a change. Goodness. You don't want to put it up. You don't. Oh, it's a great save. Beautiful saving by the Thais. And chance to put it down, and oh wow, Zhongbo fluffs it. It was a great rally, a big smile on the face of Sudket, and why not? He knows that he's escaped there.
Sudket has so much variety on his shots. He looks like he's going to hit it hard, and then he just takes the speed off of it and throws the Chinese team off balance.
9-2, Sara Lee to serve. The crowd are very interested in a lot of what's going on.
Service over, 3-9.
Again, it's got to be so tight, puts the pressure on. High risk at the serve, particularly against that very tall, rangy Zhongbo. He's got the service now at 3-9.
No way XIE Zhongbo is going to let that go. Very powerful man.
Half court. Change of shuttle. Isn't it funny? We haven't had any incidences since that men's doubles when we couldn't get the match started because of the complaints against the speed of the shuttle. It was definitely gamesmanship. Oh, the net play is exquisite. Thailand take it to 10-4 and really deserve it. They've played really, really well this third game.
Yeah, they started off very slowly in the first, started coming back in the second, started attacking a bit more, playing smarter shots. It makes a big difference.
Lovely, lovely anticipation in the crowd. I tell you, there's not much animation there, but we've certainly had it over this time. 5-10. Still a big struggle ahead for the team in pink from China. And 6-10.
6-10.
It is a game of momentum, isn't it, Charmaine? If you get that momentum and you get your tail up a little bit.
Especially in mix, it seems there always is a run of points either way.
Well, that was a Sara Lee smash to a Zhang Yawen real half attempt, and it's 11-6 now in this final game of this quarter-final stage of the mixed doubles. There we can see the score 11-6. At this stage they will change ends. And the Chinese team, Chen Xingdong, now getting a little bit worried, I would imagine. His team are 5 points down at this very important and crucial juncture.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
You want to look at the stats? Let's we go. Smash winners coming up at all together. And the net's easily won by the Thais. Chinese duo just ahead on the unforced. Consecutive points in this game, 6 in a row, and that's the big difference. It's 11-6 overall, 5-point lead. And Thailand, well, it's there to win. They've got to really put some errors in to lose it. Okay, now we've sorted out who's where. Let's go. It was in, on the, right on the line, and the Chinese pair look at each other. Oh dear, how'd you do that? Zhongbo can't believe it. It was right on the line. A good call by the line judge. Very good. Sudket right over that one. Beautiful. What speed at the net. Fantastic.
You sure read that well. Nice drive shot. Looking for the net.
They are inspired by the score, you can tell. 13-6 they lead now. They are not going to, I'm sure they won't let that one drift away. Zhongbo with that big reach. Bad choice of shot there. Sarah Lee should have put it high because he caught the smash expert at the front of the net and should have lifted it to the girl, I'm sure. Didn't happen. Natural reaction to put it short, wasn't it? Oh.
That one.
2 mines? No, 3 mines maybe.
There's a little bit of drift coming this way, so it was well left.
8-13, still a big gap. Zhongbo with the serve. Sudket fluffs a fairly simple net shot. 9-13. Well,
both XIE Zhongbo and Sudket are taking more aggression at the net. They're both kind of coming in, not playing the traditional style mixed.
There's a more camera flashing in the crowd. Flashing in the shoe department as well. Look at those. What shoes do you wear, Charmaine?
I wear ASIC shoes, actually.
And you have to pay for all your gear?
The rackets I don't have to, but the shoes actually I do.
Now I needed you to say that because I'm looking for one myself. Thailand at 14-9. This is the final game in the quarterfinals here in Madrid. And both of them went for that shuttle. Ultimately, it was Yawen that committed the error. I don't know whether it was forced or unforced, but I don't think it was forced. So it's 15-9 Thailand. Sudket is very lively at the net, but he won't get that one. Zhongbo, anything that is just about 3/4 will kill it. They've all got their shirts out. The sartorial elegance code here in Madrid, not observed, that's for sure. You think she's going to commit another foul? Well, it might have been playing on a mine, or maybe she heard me. I don't know.
I think right now, because it's going both ways, they're both really thinking about the serve a little bit too much.
Pressure's on. Yeah, that's for sure. 16-10. In full play, and Sudket there is absolutely dominating.
17.
We've seen that several times. You wouldn't think he had a partner, would you? He wanted to play every shot. Look at him. Wow. And again, no chance. 17-10. This is looking good for Thailand. Great pickups. Wonderful recovery, and that's out of court, and that's 18-10. And Thailand have suddenly, from a very, very tough position at the first game, have now got themselves 3 points away from a medal.
Sudket commits himself so much at the net, but he knows Sarah Lee can handle the back. She's a powerful player, so he takes the chances.
11-18. Still loads of points for the Chinese to make up. I'm not sure they're capable of that. Let's have a look at this one again. Big hit, lovely cross court. He's huge, enormous man, Zhongbo. Out again, and that is 19-11. So for every point he wins, he loses one, and that won't go very far because there's only 2 points now separating them from defeat. Oh, Sudket played a beautiful point in that rally, absolutely setting it up for Sarah Lee to make it match point now to the Thai couple. Don't tell me that I've been right for the first time in this championship.
Well, this is for a medal right here. They're guaranteed a bronze for tomorrow and possibly a silver or gold.
Can I tell you, I think we're all relieved that there's going to be some different colours at the at the semi-finals. China are fantastic, albeit that it would be good to see Thailand, another nation competing.
12-20.
What do we have? 12-20. It's still 8 match points.
This is a big point for a medal.
And that is it. Thailand have won this quarter-final, and really after starting so slowly, they lost the first 21-12, they won the second 21-16, they have won the rubber game 21-12, they celebrate, they will not be tamed. That was a really very, very impressive performance all round. It was the strength and power of Zhongbo that we thought and we feared. Yawen was great at the net in the opening game, but then it suddenly fell apart as Sudket came really strong at the back. Also came to the net as well. Sara Lee got some more confidence. They didn't put the shuttle high for Zhongbo to take advantage of. And there you can see the final point from our overhead camera. And Thailand then are victorious in this quarter-final. They will be celebrating big time in Bangkok. Absolutely super, super comeback. The why, the appreciation of each other's performance, and let's just have a look at the overall stats here. 22 in net winners each, but the smash winners were just on Thailand's side, and the unforced error were 18 on China's side, and I can tell you now that was the big difference. The difference of 5 in unforced errors.